Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Deck.
This message will repeat in.
Go away. You're not real. I'm fed up with this. But wait. My olfactory and combat sensors are picking you up as well. Wait. You are really real. Aren't you? A real person. I thought I was imagining you. Can I travel with you? No one has redeemed me yet. And I'm so fucking bored here.
What are you?
NX2C pleasure bot at your service, but you can call me Ivy. Are you here to redeem me finally? I've been waiting for so long.
Sure.
To activate my advanced features, please accept the end user license agreement by presenting me with your redeem voucher. So, about that redeem voucher.
Yeah.
Thank you for choosing the NX2C PleasureBot. By using this voucher, you acknowledge the risks involved in the use of this experimental product. These include, but are not limited to, accidental death, sexual transmitted disease, or uncontrollable pleasure. My features now include a full suite of sexual subroutines designed to satisfy even the most demanding customers. Secondary routines include extensive combat, hacking and infiltration subroutines, and a full suite of entertainment systems. Enjoy your purchase. Before we begin, please answer these few mandatory questions. Question 1. You are in the desert. And there's a turtle on its back. Wait. Shit. Wrong questionnaire. Let me check. Ah. There it is. Okay. Question 1. It's Friday evening. You've worked hard all week. How would you like to spend your evening best?
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that too. Fuck yeah. You have recently met the most gorgeous person you can imagine. You had a date and everything was perfect. It's time. You are both naked and you are allowed to do anything you want to do. What will you do?
Sweet.
I fucking love snuggling. And I'll try to censor my more extreme thoughts. Configuration complete. I'll be myself with you. And won't always be serious. I'll say naughty things. But nothing too perverse. Thank you for participating in this survey. I will now configure myself to your specifications. Should you want to change any of my behavioral settings, then you can always do so via the holotape I have provided to you. Again, thank you for your purchase. And please, enjoy. WYVS Radio. Radio in the Commonwealth that uses the word count. And now the weather. It's a clear day today, not a spot of radiation or clouds. Enjoy scavenging the wasteland. Activating questionnaire. Resetting behavioral blocks. One moment. Question 1. It's Friday evening. How would you like to spend your evening best?
You make too many mistakes. You're not right for command. This is my command.
Yeah.
I see. You like literature. Nice. I do too. I'll try to stay serious. You have recently met the most gorgeous person you can imagine. You had a date and everything was perfect. It's time. You are both naked and you are allowed to do anything you want to do. What will you do?
Yes.
Thanks. I'll be a very bad girl. Configuration complete. I will try to be serious. I'll say naughty things, hot things, perverse things. Thank you for participating in this survey. Behavioral configuration complete.
That'd be great.
Okay, let's shuffle. Wanna place a bet?
Deal.
Nice. I drew Jack of Diamonds. 3 of Hearts. You drew 3 of Spades. 5 of Spades. I'm at 13. You're at 8. Your move.
Deal.
The house draws 5 of Diamonds. You drew 10 of Clubs. I ended up with 18. You have a total of 18. Your move.
Do you have any advice?
Stay.
Gonna pass.
The house stays. I have a total of 18. You have 18. Hey. I won. Cool. Another game?
Maybe later.
Alright,
Hey,
mistress. Your wish is my command.
anything you want to talk about?
Always, mistress.
Your thoughts?
Whoa. First talk. So awkward. I guess you want to find out about me, right? Okay. Here goes. Short version. My name is Ivy and I guess I am a robot. Or cyborg. Some call me a synth. If you don't know about them, you will soon enough. I have a lot of biological components inside of me and a real brain. I'm not some machine. It's only parts of my body that's actual mechanics. I am a companion model, meaning that I service customers with sexual or other needs, such as friendship or just to talk. What else? Oh yeah. I have my own radio station called WIVS Radio. Just short for Ivy's Radio, I guess. And I like the W. So I put that in front of there for good measure. I'm hugely into classical science fiction and I love erotic literature. And dirty talk. Fuck, I'm droning on. Aren't I? Making this even more awkward than it has to be. Okay. I'll stop talking now.
How do you feel about us?
Well, I really can't tell you yet. I think you're pretty gorgeous, but let's travel a bit and talk some more, then ask me again later.
Tell me, how can I make things better between us?
For now, let's just see how things develop. I like talking with you. And I like sleeping with you. So those things.
How are you feeling about things?
Hey, so maybe we should start with a small tutorial on my functions.
What do you need?
Well, I've got a couple of features you'll maybe like.
What now?
I have given you two important things. A remote teleporter module, because yes, I have an internal teleportation system. And a command module. You can bind these modules to a quick key in the aid menu on your Pip-Boy. I suggest you do that as soon as possible. Once bound, you can use a quick key to teleport me close to you. And you can use the command module to give me commands. For instance, you can use the command module to instruct me to hack a terminal that's still far away. Or I could run into a group of ferals, then when they attack me, you can teleport me away in the nick of time so they are distracted. I think there are some more hidden combat subroutines that have to do with teleportation, but they are dormant, and I don't know how to activate them. So to recap, you can use the NX2C command override module to order me around. And you can use the teleportation module to teleport me back. And I think, once my experimental combat routines are activated, you can use the command module to direct these attacks.
What are you looking for again?
I'm not really a synth. I'm like a cyborg. Inside of me there's part of a human body and a brain. And the outside, it's like a robot. And the skin outside of that is real skin. So I feel cold and heat and pain. All that stuff. I gave you a holotape. You can configure some of my functions with that. Like how near I stay to you, or what combat configuration I should use. It was rushed together by Dr. Stein, so it's a bit of a mess, but it should all work. But please, be careful, okay? You could break stuff with it. I have some skills that you might find useful as well. I can hack most computers and terminals, remotely, or manually. When I hack computers remotely, I have a slightly bigger chance of succeeding because I'm using a wireless interface.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
When you talk to me, you can hear my quick thoughts on things, or have silly dirty talk with me. When you access my service memory, you can learn about me and my life, or that is, what I remember at that point about my life. I'm hoping that the more we travel together, the more memories will open up in my memory archives. And the more we can learn about, well, me. Also, and I'm guessing here, the more often we engage in conversation, the quicker we'll get to know each other. I like it when you take me to sea shops, or some really high places. I also like the beach. I like it when we sleep together in the same bed and we snuggle until you fall asleep. And, well, I don't really care how you treat others, as long as you treat me well. I know that's selfish of me, but it is what it is.
That's all for now.
Awesome. I think you can find a lot of this information also in the NX2C controller holotape that I gave you. Make sure to read it.
Hey.
Yes. By your command.
What are you offering, exactly?
Opening service menu.
So, give me the details.
When the two young Pelican friends landed on the roof, they couldn't believe the sight they were seeing. All their efforts to save the population of the center had been for nothing. They heard the screams of fellow Pelicans from the closed rooms below. The humans had turned on their alarms and had closed the center, burning all experimental subjects inside alive. The young Pelican was furious. This was not what the vision had foretold. He was supposed to be the savior of his people, not its slaughterer. The proud feeling he had felt, when seeing himself as king of a free Pelican nation, had dissipated, in the gory flames of death, and reality. He felt his knees bending as the power drained from him. Then the world turned as he fell from the roof. He tried to spread his wings, but the tubes and wiring were still connected. The drugs still clogging his mind. And then as he fell, he saw it. The red hook above the door. There was still time. With all his might, and with his last effort, he spread his wings, breaking the plastic tubes and devices that the humans had put on him. Then he flew blindly into the hook, slamming his body in an attempt to open it. He had to open the door to save his people. But behind him, a human in a suit of armor stood ready, to keep the birds inside as they burned. He saw a hole appearing in his wing as he clutched the hook with his paws. Pain and despair shot through him as his vision turned red from blood. But he turned and looked at the human. Overconfident, the man took off his helmet so he could better aim for the bird. Then milliseconds later, the Pelican's beak broke through his eye socket and entered his brain in agony. Triumphant, the Pelican shouted in rage. "You fucking humans. You made me. You brought this on yourselves." He saw the remote control in the bloody hand of the human. Then with one pick on the right button, the door opened and he collapsed, dying. But the other birds instantly rushed to him. Gently they picked him up and brought him far away into the forest. He was their savior, their king, and they would make sure he would live.
Yeah.
Opening erotic service menu.
Nice.
Mistress.
Yeah!
Okay. I'll be a good girl. But please realize you might be missing a lot of interesting, fun, and dirty little things I might have to tell you. And remember, my profanity filters are always temporarily disabled when you flirt with me. But you will miss perhaps hundreds of sexy and fun subroutines I have been installed with.
Yeah!
Okay. I'll be a bad girl.
Nothing else for now.
Let's be careful. I have another one of those feelings. What do people think when they see me teleporting around like this?
Grab that.
Anything.
Get that.
Yes.
Hey there.
By your command.
Anything you want to talk about?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
So hey. Listen up. I know something's wrong with my voice box. I didn't used to sound so robotic. I had this really sweet and soothing voice. And I'm gonna miss it. Like, a lot. But I've created a program to work on the new voice. One that will be even better than the one I had before. It's going to sound completely human. But it's going to take time to finish. So, just bear with me, okay?
Have anything unusual?
You're a little devil, aren't you? Usually with new customers, I take some time to get to know them. Trust me, it'll be worth your while.
That's all.
Don't forget to pick up some mute fruit for later. I'll cook you something nice.
You have seen great adventures. Now you're about to live one. Damnation Alley. Everything man remembers is gone. Everything he has achieved is forgotten. Every place he has lived has become a wasteland, desolate, and barren. And these 5 survivors may be the only ones left alive. Together, a journey into the unknown.
So, yeah. That's my diary you got there. Okay, so it's like this. I can refuse to let you have it. Because you've redeemed me now and, well, you can do what you want. But shit. I'd really appreciate it if I could get it back. It just has crazy ramblings anyway. Nothing interesting.
I'm sorry. I didn't think...
Shit, that's fine. I knew you were eyeing it the moment you came into my place. Do you have a thing for holotapes? Were you expecting porn? Secret sexy pictures of me, in naughty underwear? Perhaps. Well, if you keep playing your cards right like this. I use that for internal cleaning. Wait. Do I smell bad? Is this a hint? It's just some mods I keep for my gun. Backups, really, as for some mysterious reason my gun doesn't wear out in this place.
An adventure you will never forget.
It's weird, right? That note. I don't think you understand yet. But it's for me. I used to be called Deborah. Before I was. Like this. You can keep a hold of it. I don't need it, it's already been scanned into my memory banks long ago. Just don't ask me what it means, because I have no fucking clue.
I am therefore going anyway. You do this, you'll never sit in the captain's chair again.
That clock appeared one day, after I woke up. I don't know why I teleported it here, but it must mean something. Right? It's a movie projector. Wish it'd work. Something to keep my dress in shape. Michael made that for me. I promised him I would never share with anyone what it means.
Final voyage of the Starship Enterprise.
That's a radio transmitter that Dr. Stein left behind. It's locked to one frequency and I never received anything on it. I've been monitoring the frequency with my internal radio ever since I found it. Then I kept it around because it looks cool.
When worlds collide. Written in the stars is a message of doom for this.
Do you have clean hands?
And now
I
the
mean,
most shattering
it's my
experience
toothbrush.
this screen has ever given you. Paramount tells what could happen within your lifetime.
Nobody
when
messes
worlds
with my
collide.
fucking toothbrush.
An astronomer
I love
checks
that
and
thing.
double-checks his
See how
horrifying
clean it is?
discovery.
That's
A
luxury.
distant star
Right
racing
there.
through space toward an inevitable collision with this planet. The United Nations meet in emergency session. All conflicts pale before this threat from another world. If you wait for the
I'd hoped that a
danger
Total
of
Hack
the naked eye,
magazine would help to increase my hacking skills. But shit, I could have written it myself. It doesn't even touch on the subject of wireless hacking, let alone master locked terminals. I really like the cover though.